Tonight, from Levi'S Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's a special Friday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers taking on Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi'S Stadium in Santa Clara. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi'S Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got Robbie Gould's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi'S Stadium. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First possession coming for the Raiders, and at quarterback, their longtime starter in his 7th season, Derek Carr.
Sometimes I wonder if we're just not looking at Derek Carr and evaluating him the correct way, because this guy's been incredibly reliable. Only 2 missed starts in 6 seasons with the Raiders. His completion percentage topped 70% last year. The only one higher, Drew Brees in New Orleans. The problem, though, it hasn't translated into wins. They move the ball up and down the field, but they don't score enough touchdowns. Derek Carr hoping to remedy that in 2020.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
To Josh Jacobs.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Number 28, Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Complete to Jason Witten. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Carr. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
Carr's pass.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr Aguilar has it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Raider first down, 17 yards. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Josh Jacobs.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Carr completes it and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field. All right, this is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. First time we get to see the 49ers offense behind their quarterback, now in his 7th season as a pro from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And there he is, the man known as Jimmy G, Jimmy Garoppolo, who I thought had a really nice year in 2019. So close to culminating with a Super Bowl title. Accurate with the football, completed nearly 70% of his passes, which was 4th best in the NFL. Nearly 4,000 yards through the air with a team that runs the ball with great efficiency. 27 touchdowns, but in the Super Bowl, didn't quite make the plays they needed down the stretch. But remember, some big wins last year at New Orleans, at Seattle in Week 17, 2 playoff wins. He's continuing to develop as one of the better ascending players in the league.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. First carry for Raheem Mostert. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 14.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with 1st downs on each play.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run with Mostert. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A 1-yard run on 1st down, another one on 2nd. Tell you, it doesn't do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And I just wonder in contract negotiations, do you show the 6 points scored or do you show the yards per carry?
I'm showing the 6 points.
No doubt about it. And his team benefits. They don't care about yards per carry. They just care about points up on the board.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Carr. Right back to Williams, and this time he's got him. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs.
Number 20.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders. And it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago, 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. And this kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
first down. Jacobs. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
20-yard line.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here's Jacobs. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on second down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal.
Third down and goal.
Shotgun now for Carr.
4-yard line.
That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab, and the Raiders have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That time a 9-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10. At their own 20.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
It's now second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Mostert. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. And this is not something they want to see. George Kittle, such an important piece to the puzzle, is still down here. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Here's second and 9. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Carrier. Maurice Hurst on the tackle. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And there's the first NFL catch for Henry Ruggs. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12.
Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. On first down, Carr.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Carr finds Williams, and he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Again, it's Carr. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, just like last play. They go play action here on first down. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Gain of 21 yards. And a Raider first down.
Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, anytime down here in the red zone that you can get a running back going lateral to the line of scrimmage, that's a plus for the defense. We all hear about the offensive guys saying, get north and south, get upfield. They didn't allow it at all on that play.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Carr. This will be caught inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. This has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the left hash, this from 37. The kick by Carlson is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
17. 49ers 7.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
On 2nd down, Mostert. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up.
They'll try and run here with Mostert, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was second in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the.
Here's Mostert. And he'll lose. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Shoves him aside and fights through one man. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st down, Raiders.
From the gun, Carr. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Carr now to throw. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Defensively.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep, Travis Benjamin. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the second quarter, and he's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator, because he's looking down at that and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try and isolate him? What routes do I run? You're exactly right. They've got to get the ball in his hands and get their offense kick-started.
He does have the 2 catches, but pretty quiet so far.
To pick up the 3.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. Open man is born. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
To Kendrick Bourne. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this is caught. A big play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well. 49 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. It's Coleman here. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Now Gold for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. That time a 6-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Now Jones. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Raheem Mostert and the Niner offense getting the football back. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Lamarcus Joyner there defensively.
Mostert. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Number 31.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
It's frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
49ers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this one is incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
He was covered by Prince Amukamara.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Again looking for Samuel, this time the catch made. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. My 20. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
This is Mostert. He was brought down by Malik Collins. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They hand it off to Mostert. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go, and that will tie things at 17 all. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Holding offense. This is unbelievable.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, Carr. He'll find Williams on the slant. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A good pickup after the penalty, 12 yards, and it's second down.
Second down at the 28-yard line.
To throw again on second down, Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Carr now on first down. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
15 yards. It's third down.
Throwing on third and long. Carr trying to lay one up deep. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Complete to Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have moved out in front. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Carlson on for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown.
17.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. We've got 2 more after this one, and then we get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to 2 guys already on our team. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
This is Coleman. And very little, just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there, holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Brings up third.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
15. First down, Raiders.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now the fifth-year running back, it's Jalen Richard. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
At the 40-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Now it's the backup Mariota. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. Third down here.
It's third down.
To throw is Mariota. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Jordan Reed has it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. He was brought down by Eric Harris from the 39-yard line. Here comes second down at 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Gold to add the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter. So this drive spans 7 plays. And Tevin Coleman polished it off with a touchdown run. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Jalen Richard now on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Raiders take over first in their own.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. On the ground, Richard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
They'll keep it on the ground. Richard.
4-yard line.
Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
21 yards. 1st down, Las Vegas.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down.
By Emmanuel Mosley. A gain of 13 yards. And a Raider 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Smith. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Ball carrier.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Steps away. He'll run it. Marcus Mariota. Nobody's going to catch him. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run.
Daniel
following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here's Richie James on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They begin the drive with Coleman. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Coleman, the ball carrier. Eric Harris up to make the tackle. 1-yard gain.
2nd and 9 now. And that'll be incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would like to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And out will come the offense as they take over. Marcus Mariota getting ready to go again here on offense. The lead is theirs here in the 3rd quarter, but it's really been the ground game that's been the recipe for success.
You mean the spotlight isn't shining as brightly on the guy throwing it?
No, it's the man behind him that's had a heck of a game.
And that's really okay. That's actually what you're looking for. I mean, your pride tells you, hey, I want to be responsible. I want to throw a bunch of touchdown passes. But when you're able to run the football, typically speaking, your team's doing pretty well. And in this case, they're winning.
We'll see if they have balance on this drive. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
A first down throw for Mariota. Rolling to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
Offense.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Mariota now on 2nd down, escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota, and he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Mullins and the Niners now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. He turns and gives to Coleman, and he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
That's another.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Dwelly.
Mullins pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. This drive has been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in
That's what brung you.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They run it with McKinnon, and he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
Offense.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
It's 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Marcus Mariota sacked.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 30-yard attempt.
And Gold is able to put it through.
Is good.
And that'll bring him back within 4.
The score, Raiders 31, 49ers 27.
So an interesting call there to take the three. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Number 30, Jalen.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
31. A gain of 5 brings up second.
Throwing is Mariota. That's complete to Richard, the running back. He'll be tackled.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this.
On third down, Richard. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return.
The Niners take over.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Mullins and the Niners now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
29-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jerick McKinnon there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now a dump off here complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Niners on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls.
Reached in 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. The rookie Damon Arnett picks it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. On first down. Richard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. The Raiders on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Complete to Jason Witten.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Richard. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. From the gun, Mariota. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down.
The Las Vegas first down.
Richard. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. Richard.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Gain of 4. And this is 3rd down.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Mariota to throw it. He gets this one complete to Bowden. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the Niners, 30.
And on the left side, he's got Witten. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
They'll throw again. Mariota. This little short throw to Witten. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Complete.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He'll find his running back here, Richard. And the tackle made at the 9. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Mariota again. And now he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Marcus Mariota, touchdown. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive spans 13 plays and a 9-yard run on the end of it.
Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will make it into the end zone. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Mullins and the Niners now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Jordan Reed, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. They're going to look to throw. He'll get this to his running back, Benjamin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's got the catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. This is caught. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and left. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield? Either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves. That's going to be key for them.
I think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
So now the Niners down by a field goal. At time, a huge factor. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
Mullins pass. Intended for number 82. Incomplete. Damon Arnett on the cover.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. He's back to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick here is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Here comes Richard on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Richard on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Now the first throw in overtime for Mariota. The linebacker Fred Warner right there on the coverage. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
You got to remember, because now that we're in overtime, mistakes get magnified. So you got to walk that line between being aggressive and being careful, because that was a dangerous throw right there. You obviously could not have an interception in this spot.
It nearly was an interception. He's lucky to get that one back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a give to Richard. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing, Mariota. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked by Marcel Harris. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Marcel Harris.
Well, just a minute ago, you said mistakes get magnified, especially here in overtime, and that turnover there could cost them the ball game.
And not many teams commit turnovers in overtime and come back and win. It almost never happens.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
Now McKinnon. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a present. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.